Okay, this is a picture of Pontyates soccer back in 1937, because they had a good side back then and in the 40s and 50s. Now I remember them playing in the 50s, and they were playing sides like Llanelli and Swansea, and they even used to beat Swansea. Now it's all rugby today now in Pontyates, but back then it was all soccer. And when I tell young people today in the village that Pontyates had a soccer side and used to play and even beat Swansea, they find this hard to believe. Now, my stepfather is here, A.F.C. Jenkins, okay, and his brother is here, Peter Jenkins, his father. And this is Cyril Caicafnas, who used to take the milk round in the 50s and 60s around Pontyates from the Caicafnas farm. And there's one or two here from Pontyates as well. They had such a good soccer side then, but in the late 50s then, they changed to rugby, because you had soccer in Pontyates and you had soccer in Carway. And Pontyates and Carway used to take the players from Pontyates. But this side was the best side Pontyates ever had. And they used to change in the New Inn pub. Of course, this is not a pub now, but this used to be a pub. And they used to change here. This was a big garage then. Well, they had no showers back then. They used to bath in sinks. Now I remember the sinks. I remember a lot of families back then didn't have bathrooms. And the only way they could keep clean was having a bath in a sink. It was a metal sink. It was about the size of a bath and very light. You could carry it about. Now I remember the sinks very well. And that's how they used to wash after the game. And then they all used to drink in the pub. The New Inn pub back then. And the field they used to play in was here. Now this is on the way out from Pontyates on the Llanelli side. You got the Foy farm here, and you had the field here. Well, they've built houses here now. Jeff Howells, my mate Jeff Howells from Pontyates, his daughter is living in one of them. And they've also built a house here. But I remember the field here. And you had the goalpost there. And this is where they used to play. And I remember that well. And I also remember then when Pontyates, late 50s, changed over to rugby and they started playing rugby here. And my stepfather here used to tell me all about it. And not only my stepfather, I used to drink in the 60s in the pubs in Pontyates, and all the old men used to talk about good side Pontyates had, even beating Swansea. Okay.